Alrighty, y'all, JJK Chapter 253 leaks have officially started dropping, so let's just get straight into it. Spoiler warning if you're not caught up. So the chapter begins with a little bit of a flashback. We've got Gojo, Meimei, Nanami, and Kusakabe, and the topic of discussion is who is the strongest first grade sorcerer, and everyone agrees that it's probably Kusakabe. We then cut back to Maki versus Sukuna, where Maki dodges another one of Sukuna's slashes. And then remember the building from last chapter that Sukuna destroyed part of to fling at Maki? Well, the rest of that building is now toppling over due to the damage it took, and it's about to fall right on top of them. Cars then start falling out of the building and falling towards them. Sukuna uses this to his advantage to hide slashes that he's sending at Maki. Maki is able to deflect it, but the force of the car sends her flying back. Sukuna is then able to grab a hold of Maki, and he begins to attack her with Cleave. However, just then Ino shows up and begins to channel an attack on Sukuna. However, he notices immediately, turns around, and throws some dismantles at him. He then follows up with a kick that hits Ino so hard he immediately coughs up blood. It's only then that Sukuna realizes Ino is no longer carrying Nanami's cursed tool, the one that has his ratio technique imbued into it. It's at that moment that Kusakabe busts in, wielding the cursed tool, and he uses the ratio technique. However, Sukuna just easily tanks it because he had already realized what their plan was going to be. Maki then rejoins the fight, and we're privy to her inner monologue, and she's thinking that, even if Akotsu survives, they're gonna have a whole new host of problems if this Sukuna fight continues much longer, so she is determined to end this. The narrator then tells us that ever since Gojo's been gone, Sukuna has just been using Kashimo, Higuruma, and Akotsu as entertainment. The one he's been waiting for is Maki, the heavenly restricted user who threw Jujutsu away. This is the fight that he is most excited for. Maki then slices a pillar and kicks it towards Sukuna, but he legit just vanishes from the spot and essentially reappears with his hand on her face, the force of the maneuver hurling them both off of the building entirely. Sukuna then praises Maki and says she's not like the half-assed brat, aka Yuji, saying that she truly shaved off everything, true nothingness. We then see that a portion of Maki's face has been just torn off, and Sukuna is screaming in jubilation, saying that we will finally get to determine what's better to polish, Jujutsu or the physical body. During this exchange, Maki realizes that Sukuna has stopped healing himself with RCT. Sukuna is still just screaming like an excited young boy, talking about this clash between Maki's body and his Jujutsu, when all of a sudden, he absolutely slams her with a black fucking flash. We then cut to Kusakabe, who is just staring down in horror at what's taking place here, and he's asking, where's Choso? Where's Yuji? Where's Meimei? Well, she's not gonna come. Am I really the only one left? That means I can't retreat. I'm gonna have to fight him. The next page is basically a full-page panel, half Kusakabe, half Sukuna. Kusakabe is trying to steal his resolve, saying that, am I really gonna be the one to do this? Meanwhile, Sukuna is just is this man for real? And that's where the chapter ends, and it's on fucking break next week. How are they gonna do this to us? Kusakabe, come on, man. The editor was even throwing shade at him at the end. The editor's comment was Kusakabe, are you for real? Come on, bro. Kusakabe doesn't need that. He needs everything right now, all right? We got to give Kusakabe confidence. We got to build him up because who am I kidding? Man is cooked unless something happens. Why is it break week? I don't know what to feel right now, all right? Got a lot of thoughts. You guys know, as always, as the better translations come out, I'll be putting out other videos, but damn, Sukuna with the black flash, with the damn near teleport, he was so fast, damn. Also, his comment to Maki saying that, she was better than Yuji, the half-assed brat, she threw it all away. Is that implying that Yuji does indeed have a heavenly restriction? There's so much to unpack here, so much to think about. As always, let me know your thoughts, predictions, theories, whatever in the comments. And until Kusakabe Kaisen 2 weeks from now, I guess.